dual motor Capra. Custom shock mounts. In this video, I'm going to show you how I did this. It's kind of scatterbrained as far as the video goes, the timeline, but you'll get it. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. I have no problem answering. I'm pretty responsive about that, actually. But check it out, you'll love it. Dual Crawlmaster Capra. Somebody tag John Holmes so he can see this. Custom Capra build number 2. Wraith skid. This time I did a metal one. Let me tell you, it wasn't the easiest thing trying to cut this off as straight as I could get it with a damn hacksaw. That was not the easiest thing. But once you get it, these holes mount up with these holes. This hole with this hole. This hole with this hole. And it mounts up nice and good. And these are very, very flat skid. This is the first one. And see that? There's no poking down whatsoever. If I had some high clearance links, it would be really flat. But this one is going to be, I think I'm going to put TRX4 portals underneath it. So progress so far tonight. Got my skid trimmed, mounted. SCX10 transmission, all metal. I have a dual motor plate I ordered. I'm gonna run dual 27 turn 540s in this guy. I think I'm gonna end up going with TRX4 portals rather than AR60s, but we'll see. And I have a Yeti cooler for my receiver box. Well, really happy with it so far. Spins very smooth. I opened it up. It is slightly greased on the inside. This is the reverse rotation one, so one spins one way, one output shaft spins one way, the other output shaft spins the other way. But it does make for a nice center-mounted output shaft on a Wraith skid. 5 stars. So Capra custom build number 2. There's number 1. They both ended up at 12.3 inch wheelbase. This guy here has got the 2.2 Rock Beast. This one here though, hang on. Put that guy back. Everybody has a kitchen cupboard full of RCs, right? Okay. So this one here though, check this out. I've got long shocks, but I got it to sit low. This was an easy mod. I just cut out the little square thing here and then, you know, added the shock key here, threaded in. All is good. I'm gonna load the battery through the window. I don't plan on an interior, so that's fine. Same thing on the rear. I put some extended shock mounts on it so I can push that back end out a little more. Tires are just for mock-up. Don't judge me. I'm waiting on the motor plate because I'm going to do dual Trailmaster 540s. So the other one's going to be there, obviously. I'm going to put all my electronics on this bulkhead, basically, on the inside. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the back here. I was going to mount a spare tire. A spare tire might go there. Oh, and then like this. So this one is running on. They're actually OG style SCX10 Axles, all metal. And I chose these because I have an underdrive, Vanquish underdrive gear for the rear end. And it's on a Wraith skid with a 10.2 all metal transmission. I actually chose the reverse style transmission. So this one output spins one way, one output spins the other way. But it worked out really well because instead of the output shaft being on farther to the right, it's actually down here. So it gives me about, you know, an inch, a good inch towards center on that output shaft, which makes that line up very well. So there should be almost no torque twists. Custom Capra number 2, 12.3 inch wheelbase, shocks through the top. I like that a lot. Battery will be loaded through the window, no interior. I'm waiting on a dual plate so I can do dual Trailmasters. I've got extended shock mounts on the rear. OG SCX10 style metal. I've got Vanquish underdrive in the rear. Tires are just for mock-up. And I'm really digging how this one is turning out. Even with these shitty tires on it, this looks pretty damn good. Kind of a little bit of a raked look to it, lower front. The dual motor Capra update. I got my forward mount shocks, which I really like. I've got my panels that I cut from an old Lexan body. And today I got my double motor mount plate. I'm waiting on my other Crawlamster Sport to come in. And I made a bracket. I'm posting pictures. I'm mounting a Castle Mamba Max Pro upside down in here. So it'll be on the bottom. You can't see it. So that's it so far. The dual motor Capra moves. One-handed, so I'm using the throttle trim here. So check that out. Okay, so we got the Wraith skid, Mamba Max Pro under there. I've got 10-2 transmission. And let's slow it down here so I can turn it over. Oh, it's a heavy beast right now. 2 dual Holmes Hobby Crawlmasters. Check my kick-ass little fuel cell in the back there. You like that? Dual Crawlmasters. Front shock mount. Don't judge me on my panels. They're cut from a Lexan body. I'm working on them. Don't worry about it. And I'm not sold on the tire choice just yet. But it moves. Okay, here we go. I would say that's pretty damn flat as far as the skid goes. Yeah. I got a 4S 1550 in the front. I could almost hide it with an interior, but why hide dual motors? Anyways, that's it. Running vid coming next.